All right, so welcome back to the yoga practice. And, we can't really separate yoga and meditation as part of this whole toolbox. But you can just do meditation without doing any yoga. But I feel that the yoga is really, really helpful to come into meditation because it prepares the body for meditation. And that was actually originally how yoga was performed. It was very few poses to open the body to get ready for meditation. Because, as you can imagine, a stiff body is going to make it much harder for you to become still because you're going to have much more aches in the body. On top of it, I feel that yoga is really this beautiful toolbox that really takes us out of the mind. If you're a very mind person like me and spend a lot of energy up here, I love the yoga and especially the flow of yoga because it just kind of feels like things are moving. I'm moving energy. I'm getting to know myself more, which is also really what Peter also talked so beautifully about. This is the idea. We do these practices to become aware and to connect to deeper parts of ourselves and to understand our body in a different way. So to me, this is really a gift of this practice because when you go to the gym or you do any other physical practices, it's so competitive. It's so much about pushing and just a little bit more. And here comes the yoga, and the yoga is really always saying, do what you can do. Listen to your body. Do what feels right for your body. Find your practice. Find your way. Rest if you need to rest. Challenge yourself a little bit if you feel like you're taking it a little easy and you're too much in your comfort zone. So this is so beautiful that there's a physical practice that really encourages us to make peace with ourselves and to come into a place of more acceptance. And when I started yoga like 20 years ago, it was very much for me about touching my toes and like being able to get more flexible and to find strength. And then I really realized now after all these years, what really my journey was actually the softening. Because, we all are, we're all working, we're women, we have jobs, we have kids, we have families, partners, we're all the time on doing something. And that's probably why yoga and meditation feels so good when there are moments where we just flow. So my intention for today's practice is, yesterday was a little bit more grounding, today to just get you into the upper body more, but to really connect to the softness. I feel when there's the grounding and the strength in the lower body, it's almost like we can connect to a sense of grace, a sense of lightness, a sense of elegance as we move through the poses. It's almost like a dance. So really enjoy this and use your breath as an indicator. When you notice that you're not breathing anymore in a pose, stop, pause, remember your breath, and I'll remind you. But when you connect all the movements with the breath, that's when you really have this beautiful, blissful yoga experience, I hope. So that also means that we all have a different length of breath, a different way of breathing. So again, listen to yourself, find what works for you. There will always be enough poses in between, child's pose, downward dogs, standing tall, where we just have moments where we can reconnect to the breath. So let's start with a little breathing exercise by closing the eyes and finding your seat. And when I did the exercise in the Creative Awakening workshop about a symbol right now and what I'd like to manifest in my life, it was always a symbol of a tree. And I love the idea of the tree because it's rooting down, it's growing down into the earth. So there's this connection. But then the more it is connected to the earth, the more it can really branch out. And there's all these beautiful branches of things we like to enjoy in life and manifest in life and create in life. And these two energies just so beautifully work together. And the more you root it down, the more you can express and be free to express yourself or to reach out. So with the eyes closed now, see if you can connect through your sit bones down into the earth and get a sense of growing roots from your seat down into the earth. Getting a sense of grounding. And if you don't feel very grounded, if you feel all your energies up in the head, then just notice. And that's okay. And we'll check in again at the end of the practice, and then you can notice the difference. So feeling your sit bones rooting down into the earth, sense of connection. Just enjoying this for a couple of breaths, nice soft breaths. Try not to change anything about the breath. And then see how you can grow a little bit taller with each breath. Still rooting down, there's still an awareness through your sit bones. But then imagine somebody has a string attached to the crown of your head and is lengthening you. And every time you inhale, you keep lengthening. And every time you exhale, the shoulders melt away from the ears, but you're still lengthening up. So your neck, everything becomes a little bit taller. And soften your face, let the eyes soften, and maybe wiggle your head a little bit. So to really kind of release your neck. And take a moment here to check in with your body. What's going on in your body today? Notice the area that maybe feel tight. Send some extra breath into those places. And notice the areas that feel really soft, receptive, open. Just feel the warmth of the air on your skin. Maybe if you're outdoors, you even feel the skin, the wind touching your skin. And again, just becoming aware. And just connect to your breath now and feel how the breath is moving in and out softly, slowly. And then take your hands together in front of your heart. And as you press your palms together and let your thumbs touch to your chest, your heart, think of an intention for this practice today. What is a seed you like to plant, or even more so, what is an energy you wish to create for yourself? How would you like to feel after the practice? And let's begin with a nice sound of Om. Big, big breath in. Om. And slowly release your hands and gently open your eyes. And come onto all fours on your mat. So just place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And as you inhale, arch your back. And as you exhale, round and sit back onto your heels. And again, inhale, whole length of the inhale, arching. Whole length of the exhale now, sit back. One last time, inhaling, arching. This time as you exhale, round. Sit back onto your heels and slide your hands back. So this is not the most comfortable pose, but we can do it. And it's helpful to stretch out the toes. Now, if this is really, really hard for you to sit back onto your toes, then you can modify and just bring your feet flat. But give it a try. You can always adjust. And then same thing, press down. There's an energy rooting down. At the same time, you're lifting up. And this takes also a little bit of weight away, okay? Inhale now, float your left arm up into the sky. Bend the elbow, and with your right hand, grab your left elbow. Actively keep pressing into the toes. Breathe, notice what you feel. Try not to make any adjustments or to just give up. See if you can hold it. Good. And then exhale, release. Bring your hands back to the floor. And circle your feet and wiggle your toes. Again, it's intense. And of course, if it's too much, you're welcome to come out of the pose, but just find this like moment of like, am I just giving up, or can I try for just one more breath before I really notice that I have to stop? So once again, come to sit back onto the heels. This time, float your right arm up into the sky. Bend the elbow, and then with your left hand, grab your right elbow. Notice if your ribs push forward, draw them back a little bit and just lengthen here. Nice big breath. The head is pushing back into the arm. Good. And then release and come back. You did it. Wonderful. Place your hands, circle your feet, and tap your toes. So this feels really good. It's kind of waking up the toes. All right, and then we stretch the front of the feet. So sit back onto your heels now. Slide your hands back. And then very gently, just lift the knees, just even a couple of inches. Feel the stretch in the front of the foot. Good, and then release. Place your hands, tuck your toes, and find your first downward facing dog. And begin to stretch out your legs. Really nice. And as you press into your hands, bend both knees. Touch your belly to your thighs and stick your butt all the way up high. So this is really good if you have any lower back issues. Think of the inner thighs moving back and really lengthening. And then from here, like a wave, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, come back, knees bend, belly touches. Inhale to roll forward. Exhale to come back. So this can also be a modification for Vinyasa. If you don't want to come down, you can always just do these movements. Next time, inhale, come forward, stay here. And don't let the belly drop. Really keep your hips lifted. And there's an energy reaching back through the heels and forward through the crown of the head. Drawing the belly in. Beautiful. Feel your strength. One more breath. Exhale through the mouth. And then lift up and back, downward facing dog. Really nice. From here, slowly walk your feet forward. Feet are parallel. You can measure by bringing 2 fists in between your feet. And then place your left fingertips in front. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up into the sky. Good. As you exhale, release. And then let's do the other arm. Right fingertips on the floor. Right knee bent, left leg straight. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale to come back down. One more time each side. Left knee bends, right arm floats up. Exhale to come back down. Right knee bends, left leg straight, left arm floats up. And then exhale, release. Come down, take a hold of your elbows. So really place the elbow into your palms and just fold here with your knees bent and just shake it out a little bit side to side. Good, and then release the arms and shake them out. Good. Press into the feet and really just let everything hang and start to roll yourself up very, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, until you come all the way up to stand. Good. Good. Think of your feet again as rooting down into the earth, and from that, you can lift your shoulders all the way up and back and place your palms to face forward. Close your eyes and take a moment to connect to your breathing again. Maybe wiggle a little bit back and forth or side to side. And then open the eyes when you're ready. Inhale, lift the arms out and up. As you exhale, dive forward and down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Cross your left wrist over your right, float the arms up. Bend the elbows, look up and feel that nice opening of the chest. Strong legs. Good, exhale, release, hands to the floor, step back. Inhale to come forward. As you exhale, lower down, maybe knees, chest, chin, maybe chaturanga. You choose. Press into your hands, tuck your toes, come back into downward facing dog and breathe. Anytime you can exhale through the mouth. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Once again, left wrist crosses over the right. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, hands to the floor, step forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Right side, inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, your right foot steps back. Now root down into your legs. Feel that energy in the upper body, nice and soft and elegant. Take an extra breath here. Good, exhale, release, hands to the floor, step back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. And then inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Right wrist crosses over the left. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, forward it down. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment here. Again, don't forget to connect to your breath. Every movement with your breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lengthen. Dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, left foot steps back. Press into your back here. Reach the arms forward. As you exhale, straighten. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to straighten. Last time, inhale, reach forward. Draw the shoulders back into the sockets. Shift your weight now into your right foot, like really grow your roots. Lift up, left leg comes up. Spread your toes, flex the foot, reach back through the heel. Remember to breathe. Good. Maybe take your arms next to your body, reach back through the fingertips. And then step back. Inhale, reach the arms up. And this time as you exhale, twist over to the right side, left elbow outside of your right knee. Press into the hands, maybe press into the fingertips, root down through the feet, especially your back foot, and open the chest. Good. From here, inhale to lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. And again, use down dog to rest, to remember your breath, to adjust your back. Good. And then from here, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Bring your right heel down. Keep your back nice and long. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to lengthen. So again, there's this lightness, this elegance of just flowing like a dance, like water. Next time you come forward, stay here. Draw the shoulders back. Gently lift your right leg up. Spread the toes, flex the foot. Maybe reach your arms back. Breathe. And then step back. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring your right elbow outside of your left knee. Oops. Press into your back foot for support. Come onto fingertips to open the chest even more. Good. Inhale to lift up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, step back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. And again, breathe deeply. Find the softness. If there's anywhere where you put too much effort, let go of that effort. Yes, we want strength, we want a little bit of effort, but we also want softness. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, walk, step, or jump forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Like a meditation in motion. With your hands in front of your heart, again, nice big breath. Exhale through the mouth. And we continue. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Stick your butt back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time we stay here and sit really, really low, chair pose. Good. Maybe you can lift the arms a little higher. Nice. As you exhale, take the hands to your heart. Once again, twist over to the right, placing your left elbow outside of your right knee. Breathe. And you can come again onto fingertips. You can even open your arms if that feels right for you. Let's scoop the belly in. One more breath. Good. Release. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Other side. Bend the knees. Inhale to lift up. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Twist over to the left. And breathe deeply. Feel free to stay here or to open your arms. Good. From here, inhale, lift up. Exhale to fold deeply. Inhale, heart lifts. Now step your left foot back and cartwheel your arms into a warrior two. Bring your left arm behind to the right side. Reach forward. Place your elbow onto the knee and see if you can grab your right thigh to open your chest. Lean your head back. Front knee is above the ankle and the outer edge of your left foot is pressing down. Good, beautiful. Pressing into your back foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, your right arm floats up now. Exhale, this time, bring your right hand inside and your left arm up. So you don't want to be somewhere here scooping your butt all the way back. Rather be here or keep the elbow to the knee to open the chest. Think of one line between your hip and your knee. Some of you maybe can extend the arm over the head. Feel that line of energy. Good. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, step back. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down. Vinyasa of your choice. And we meet in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Cartwheel your arms all the way up into warrior two. From here, take your right arm to the left side. Reach forward and see if you can grab your left thigh and then open the chest towards the sky. So really drawing the right shoulder up and back and then scooping the hip under. Make sure you're breathing. Nice. From here, pressing into your back foot, release your right hand. Cartwheel the arms into warrior two. Inhale, proud warrior. On the exhale, release your left fingertips inside. Right arm comes up into the sky. And again, you can also be here or here. And you can also stretch the arm over your head if that's available to you. Very nice. Last breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor, step back. Now come forward into plank pose. Walk your feet together, squeeze your legs together. So find the connection to your core and then roll over onto the left hand, left out edge of the foot, right arm comes up. If this is too much, you can step your right foot in front for support. There's always a way to do the poses, to find your support if you need it. Good, exhale, release, step back. Downward facing dog for one breath. And then walk your feet together. Inhale to roll forward. Let's do the other side. Press into your right hand, left arm floats up. Push down to really, really lift the hips. Good. Last breath. Exhale to release. Drop your knees and come back into your first child's pose. And really rest here. Enjoy child's pose. Face completely soft. If your knees are nice and wide, you can rest your belly between your thighs. If you want a little bit more of a stretch for your back, you can bring the knees together and then your child's pose is a little bit more round. 2 more breaths. Good, and then roll yourself back up. Place your hands, lift up and back, downward dog. Walk, step, or jump forward. On the inhale, lengthen, and on the exhale, fold it down. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, release your arms next to your side. Good. Let's do a standing pose here. So I'll show you from the front. You're going to shift your weight onto your left leg, and you're going to lift your right leg up and you wrap it once, or you bend the knees and wrap it even twice around. And you bring your right arm underneath your left arm, and you bring the elbows to the knees for eagle pose. Really drawing the belly in, really squeezing the legs together and finding a point of focus. Nice. Can you be steady? Can you be still? Do you feel a difference when you meditate and you do yoga, that there's a little bit more stability? Good. From here, slowly unwind and release. Good. Once again, relaxing, shaking out the legs, softening the shoulders, and getting ready for the other side. This time, root down through your right toes, right foot. Lift your left leg up, wrap it once, maybe twice. Bring your left arm over your right. And you can start with the elbows on the knees. And then if you like, you can also lift the arms up a little bit more. Eagle arms, Garudasana, eagle pose. Good, slowly unwind, lift up, exhale, let it go. All right, let's do another standing pose here to challenge our balance. And this is a beautiful example also for like rooting down and then expressing out from the roots, like a lotus flower. And we're gonna do the dancer's pose, Nataraj. You take your right arm out to the side, turn your palm to face out, and then grab your right foot from the inside. Root down through your left foot. Float your left arm up into the sky and then lengthen, reach up, and exhale, reach forward. So the right foot pushes back, fingertips and the heart reach forward, and this is how you keep your balance. Maybe go a little deeper. Breathe. Draw the belly in for support. Beautiful. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Nice. Good, let's do the other side. Shifting your weight onto your right foot. Left palm faces out. So what it does, it rotates the arm already out and brings the shoulder back. So it's easier than when you grab the foot to have this nice opening in the front of your chest. Find a point of focus. Grab your left foot from the inside. Both knees parallel, hip bones pointing forward. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Root down, lengthen, and then reach forward, and the foot is pushing back and the heart reaching forward. Soften, breathe, will keep your belly strong. Maybe go a little deeper. Whoops. Good, and then release and come back to the front of your mat. Good job. Beautiful dances. All right. From here, inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, right foot steps back. Cartwheel your arms into warrior two. Turn your palms to face up. And we take a little flow here. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Last time, inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Look over your front middle finger. Straighten your front leg. Move the hips back and come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So notice how your left shoulder wants to come forward. Take it back. Keep reaching up through the right fingertips. Maybe extend the arm over your head and turn your palm to face behind you. Lift the chest. Breathing deeply. Good, beautiful. From here, release your right hand onto your waist. Now look down at your mat. Bend the left knee. Now it's handy if you have a block or something you can use as a prop, but maybe you can do it without. Place something if you want underneath your left hand and then float your right leg up, flex the foot and lift your right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Now, if you feel really strong in your belly and your core and you can really draw in, you can come higher and bring your left hand to your heart. Give that a try. Nice. From here, release, step back, open the arms, warrior two. Good, if you fell out of the pose, just take a moment to find your warrior two, not a big deal. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor, step back. Inhale to lengthen, come forward. Exhale, vinyasa of your choice. And then we come back to downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Good. Now inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, bring your left heel down. Cartwheel your arms into warrior two. Turn your palms to face up. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Again, so there's this nice, easy flow. It doesn't have to be hard. Good. From here, straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Left hand goes onto the waist. Oops. And then you take actually your left arm up, and we're first coming into Trikonasana. Either stay here, draw the right shoulder back, maybe extend the arm over your head for the extended version. Nice. Last breath. Good, and then take your left hand onto your waist. Place your block or whatever you have to the right corner of the mat. You can also just be on your fingers. Good, and then lift your left leg up. Flex the foot, it really helps. So you're pushing into the right foot, you're lifting the left leg up. Left arm floats up. You can look down or look up. And if you want to give it a try, bring your right hand to the heart. Good. And then step back and come back. Warrior two. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Step back. And then one more time, Vinyasa of your choice. Exhaling back into downward facing dog. Good. All right. So look towards your hands. Walk or step your feet forward. Come into a squat. Take a moment here with the eyes closed to just breathe into your belly. So when you inhale, your belly fills up like a balloon. When you exhale, you draw the belly in and you also lift your pelvic floor. So there's a sense of drawing energy up, and that gives you a sense of strength. And keep the eyes closed, do a couple of rounds. Inhale, really breathing down into the belly. Exhale, everything lifts up. Good, do that 2 more times. Last one, inhale, filling up, expanding. And exhaling, contracting and lifting up. Now, yogi's choice, you can stay here and keep playing with that, or you could come into crow pose with me. Now, when you want to do crow pose, you place your hands shoulder distance apart, right in front of you. You lift up and bend the elbows and bring, oops, I'll move back a little bit. Bring your knees as high as you can up onto the upper arms. You know, there's this little dent. Look forward, that's the trick. And then bring your feet together. So think of an energy of drawing the big toes towards each other. And everything is drawing in towards the midline of your body. Okay. You fall out of it, just come back into it. And then just release and everybody come to sit and actually come to lie onto your back, taking the soles of the feet together. Goddess pose. And as you come to lie back, take a moment here to completely surrender, let go of any effort. Closing the eyes, maybe reconnect to that intention, that seed you are planting. And place your right hand onto your belly, your left hand to your heart, and just enjoy the movement of your breath. So breathing down into the belly for stability. You're breathing up into the chest for expansion, opening. And notice if one is more dominant, if you feel you're more in your heart, or if you feel you're more in your lower body. And we practice yoga to create balance and let energy flow freely. Maybe a sense of gratitude here for the practice. I always love this pose because it makes me feel a sense of vibrancy. And then slowly release and gently bring your knees together. Hug them into your chest, rock a little bit back and forth, side to side. Good, and we're ready for some back bending. She's gonna turn around, might see me better. So place your feet underneath your knees. Stretch your arms so the middle finger is touching the heels. This is the perfect alignment for this bridge pose and wheel pose. And then as you inhale, press down, lift your hips up and kind of draw the shoulder blades together underneath you. Notice often one hip drops. Keep really both hips lifted. Lift them a little bit higher and keep pressing the back of your head into the floor. Now find your biggest breath. Imagine you have a block between your thighs and you're pressing that block, and this will take any tension out of your lower back. So don't collapse the outer hips. Good, and then exhale, slowly come back down and just very gently windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Notice the effect of the pose, physically and energetically. Backbends are can be challenging and can be very energizing, and also can be very happy poses. Good. Second round. So feel free, if you have a practice of the full wheel or Dhanurasana, you can do that, placing your hands underneath your shoulders. If you don't want to go there, just join me again for bridge pose. And be really conscious here about pressing into your feet, lifting your hips evenly, and keeping your face and your neck soft, pressing into the back of the head. Now inhale all the way up into the chest. See if you can hold the breath at the top of your inhale for just a couple moments, feeling it swirling around in the chest. If you're in full wheel, press evenly into hands and feet. And then to come down, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly find your way back down and just gently move your knees side to side. Great. So I want to give you another option to come into a back bend, and you can do again either full wheel or bridge pose. If you feel a little sensitive, you can also place a block underneath. It looks like this, and do the more restorative variation, which is also super nice. So wherever you are, however your back feels, your energy level, one last back bend here. Breathing deeply all the way up into the chest. And when you need to come down, very slowly find your way back down and move the knees first, always side to side, for the simple reason that you want to neutralize your spine first. If you go straight into hugging the knees into your chest, it's a little bit too much opposing bending for your back, so this can cause tension. So rather first neutralize, and now you can hug the knees into your chest and place your hands on top of the knees and just make circles, moving the knees away from each other. And then moving the knees towards each other. Good. And then take the arms out to the side like a T. Inhale. As you exhale, let your knees fall over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Face is completely soft. Breathe into the lower back. And then inhale, lifting up, and exhale, releasing over to the right, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe. and release. Good. Inhale now to come back to the middle. Rocking back and forth, come all the way back up to seated. Open your legs nice and wide. Good. Recommended to sit on a pillow. Good. Inhale. So you want to, if you can, have your legs super engaged and the heels pressing down and the toes pointing up. If that makes you feel really, really round, then bend the knees a little bit. Okay, we want to try to skip the pelvis forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, lengthen and fold in any way you can. So maybe you're gonna reach your elbows to the floor. Maybe that's not gonna happen. You can just be with your hands on the floor. Some of you maybe can come all the way down with the head. What I like you to feel is the stretch behind your legs and inside your legs. So just breathing. And then inhale, come back up. Place your right foot inside your left leg. First, walk your hands over to the right, looking over the right shoulder. And then inhale, release and bring your left arm inside your left knee. Right fingertips behind your ear. And you're lifting up and opening the chest from your elbow. So this is one way to stay here. The other option is to extend the arm. This will give you an even deeper stretch in the right side. Breathing deeply. Good. From here, inhale, press down to come up. Place your right hand behind, press into the right knee and the left foot and lift up. And then exhale, release and come back down and switch. Left foot comes in, right leg is straight. Walk your hands over to the left knee. Breathing deeply. And then release, bring your right arm inside the right leg. And then left fingertips behind the ears so you can first open the chest. Totally fine to stay here, otherwise extend the arm, reach over your head. Good. And again, feel your left sit bone is rooting down, and from that rooting down, you can extend even more. Root down to rise up. Good. Inhale to come back up, and exhale. Oops, place the left hand behind, almost forgot. Take your right arm over your head, stretch it out. Beautiful. And then slowly come back down. Good. And straighten your legs and shake them out. Ooh, very good. Oh, okay, let me sit here actually. Ooh, if you could see all these mosquitoes here. Wow. All right, so from here, take your hands underneath your sit bones, take the flesh out. Inhale to lengthen, lift up. As you exhale, fold forward. Press into the legs. Inhale to come up. Exhale, take the hands to the chest. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up. Engage your core. Lean back. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. Last time, inhaling up. Exhale to lean back. And then inhale to come up. Exhale, fold forward, stay here. If you need to bend the knees, feel free to bend your knees or to keep your legs straight. And maybe drag your hands back, shoulders back, so then you can reach forward. Close your eyes. This is a beautiful pose to really just be present, to breathe, to feel the places in your body that are strong and the ones that are softening. So let this practice always be a reminder to soften. Good, and then inhale, slowly come back up. Now, for the next pose, if you have no issues with your neck, you can come into shoulder stand. If shoulder stand is not an option, then take a pillow, a blanket, or anything you can put underneath your back. And that this is the supported shoulder stand. So people that don't come into the full shoulder stand, just lift your legs up, feel that nice support of your blanket or your block. If you don't have any of those, you can also bring your legs up the wall. It's always nice too. Shoulder stand people, you can swing your legs over your head and let the knees drop next to your ears, and walk your elbows a little closer. Be really careful here. And then place your hands onto your lower back to straighten up your legs. And make sure you're not looking left or right. Really just listen to my instructions. Okay, so you don't want to look left or right. You want to press the back of your head into the floor. You want to press the shoulders and elbows into the floor, which again then gives you this energy of rooting down so that you can lift up and lengthen a little bit more. Good. So shoulder stand people, once your legs are up, you can circle your feet, kind of massaging your feet. If you are just doing the restorative one on the block with the legs up, you can also do that. Actually, it always feels nice to massage your ankles. Either way is fine. Just enjoy wherever you are. For 3 more breaths. And then shoulder stand people. Slowly release. So if you have done the full shoulder stand, you release by first bringing your knees next to your ears again, and then drawing the belly in, slowly rolling yourself back down. Everybody else with the block underneath or the blanket underneath, remove your prop. So everybody comes to lie on their back, okay? Good, shake out your legs. And then place your elbows next to your body. Really push the shoulders and elbows down so that you can lift up. Your sit bones are on the floor and you can come onto the top of your head for fish pose. Keep pressing down into the elbows. It's a really nice opening for the chest, and the counter pose for the shoulder stand. It's kind of hard to talk in it. So enjoy fish pose for another breath or two. And then slowly release, come back onto your back. And then everybody again, bring the knees to your chest and rock a little bit side to side. Let's come into a happy baby. Grab the out edges of your foot. Keep your lower back pressing down and rock a little bit side to side. Beautiful. Good. Now from here, inhale, come all the way back up. I'll come to fix you. So bring your right foot outside of your left knee. Either keep the leg long or bring the left foot outside of your right hip. Press down to sit really, really tall. Bring your right fingertips behind, lift your left arm up, and then as you exhale, twist and look over your right shoulder. Seated twist. Now focus on the navel pulling back every time you exhale so that you can twist a tiny bit more. But again, it's a gentle, subtle movement with the breath. So if you want to go deeper into a pose, don't do it with willpower. Always do it by softening into your breathing. Good. From here, slowly release. Swing your hands over to the left. And then release and switch. So you get to choose right leg long if both sit bones are not on the floor. Otherwise, no, keep the right leg long if the foot is on the floor and you can sit here really, really tall and not crunched. Then bring your left fingertips behind, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, twist over to the left and look over your left shoulder. Good, and then from here, slowly release. Swing your hands over to the other side for counter twist. Good. And then release. And come back to the front of your mat. Shake out your legs. Take the soles of the feet together. Create a diamond shape so it's not too close with the feet, not the hip opening pose. This is called Tadasana. Slide your hands underneath and then fold forward. Breathe into your back body. No mind, just breathing, softening. Good, and then from here, slowly come back up and find your seat for meditation. We'll just do a short 5-minute meditation. Also for you to really feel the difference of your meditation after a yoga practice. Maybe it feels easier to sit and to sit. Just let your hands rest anywhere it's comfortable. It's also nice to place your left palm into your right palm and touch the thumbs together. I like to meditate like that because it really relaxes my shoulders. Think of the shoulder blades on your back to gently draw towards each other so the chest is nice and open. And then once again, soften your whole body. Soften the wrinkles on your forehead. Let the eyes fall back into the sockets. Relax your cheeks, your jaw. Feel like your head is just floating above the neck. Shoulders melt down away from the ears. Feel into your heart space, expansion here, the space that you've created. And feel into your belly, this nice pulsation of the breath. And then feel your sit bones rooting down, giving you the sense of grounding. And just stay present with your breath, with any sensations in your body. Maybe you feel some tingling or sense of pulsation of energy. Whatever it is, just notice, observe, breathe. And just feel the breath super soft, just holding you like a lover. Whenever there's thoughts coming up, let them float by like clouds in the sky without holding on to any of them. Just observing. Sweetest, softest breath. And then in your very own time, when you feel ready, come to lie on your back for Savasana. As you lie back in Savasana, make sure that your shoulders are tucked underneath, so your chest is really open to relax. Your face is super soft. Maybe take another big breath in and exhale through the mouth. Your whole body is deeply relaxed. Slowly begin to deepen your breathing. Gently moving your fingers, moving your toes, and stretching your arms over your head, giving yourself a good long stretch. And bending your knees. Hugging them into your chest and gently rocking a little bit side to side. And then rolling over to one side. Just resting there for a couple more breaths. And then when you feel ready, slowly find your way back up into a nice comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed for just a few more moments. And as you sit nice and tall, just become aware of the effects of the practice, anything that may have shifted, changed, opened. Maybe a sense of deep nourishment. I'll share a quote by Adana Falls. I am filled with quiet joy for no reason, save the fact that I'm alive. The message I receive is clear. There's no time to lose from loving, no place but here to offer kindness, no day but this to be my true unfettered self and pass the flame from heart to heart. This is the only moment that exists, so simple, so exquisite, and so real. Please take your hands together in front of your heart for a moment of gratitude to yourself for showing up today, all weekend, to all these practices, for showing up in your life every day with the willingness to do the work, to do the self-inquiry, and to find joy and beauty. So may this practice benefit you and all beings on this planet. Let's close and seal it with one last sound of Om. Nice big breath. Om. And thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you. Okay.